The sound of thunder rolls in the distance. Rain lashes the palm roof. A baby's first cry echoes, shrill, unnatural, almost musical. A dim oil lamp flickers, casting trembling shadows on the mud walls. The midwife sees the baby's face and freezes. She collapses, eyes open, dead. The young mother screams. The father, rugged and strong, bursts in, soaked from the rain. He sees the body of the midwife, and the baby still wailing in the cloth. No, no, not again. The mother weeps. He rushes to the baby and grabs a piece of bark-woven carton from the wall. He fumbles it into a rough, makeshift mask. He carefully places it over the baby's face. The crying slows. The rain outside abruptly stops. Mother says she's too beautiful. Father, breathless. It's not beauty, it's death. The dead midwife is wrapped in cloth, laid in the corner. The baby now sleeps in a wooden crib, completely covered with cloth and mask, only the sound of a peaceful breath. Father say she will never go outside, and mother say she will never be seen. From the moment she was born, the world began to die around her, so they made her invisible. But no secret stays buried forever. Soft morning light seeps through the slats of the hut. The world outside chirps with birds and laughter, but inside, silence. A wooden wall is covered in drawings made in charcoal and berry dyes. Ayana, 16, masked, sits cross-legged on the floor. She hums softly, a tune that feels ancient, sad. She peers through the window crack. Outside, children play. A boy points to the house. A woman pulls him away. Ayana lowers the curtain. Even shadows have playmates. She pulls out an old radio, turns the dial. Static, then faint music. She dances gently, graceful, arms out like wings. Her mother watches from the kitchen doorway, silent. She just wants the world. And what happens when the world wants her back? Ayana lies in bed, mask off. Her beauty glows faintly in the dark. You're not my face, you're my prison. But one day, someone will look at me and live. The morning sun rises red, heavy, like it knows what's coming. A pickup truck rattles down a dirt road. Kofi, 17, sits in the back, watching the world go by. So this is exile. The uncle greets him, stern but warm. This is not Accra. No phones. No noise. No trouble. Kofi laughs. Then where's the fun? The uncle stops, points beyond the trees. Stay away from that house. That's not a story. That's a warning. What a ghost! Kofi smirks. Later, boys at the well eye him curiously. You're the city rat, eh? Want to see a ghost? They say she's too beautiful to live. Her face is perfect. That's why people die. Kofi laughs him off, but keeps watching the hill. Ayana watches him too. Her heart pounds. He's different. She whispers, "Who are you?" Not everyone fears the cursed girl. Some are drawn to her. A dusty footpath winds toward the lonely hut. Kofi crouches beside a stone, glancing at the hut. He writes, "Who are you?" and leaves it there. He walks away, whistling softly. Later that night, Ayana approaches a stone. She reads a note. Her fingers linger. She writes one word, danger. She vanishes into the darkness. Next morning, Kofi returns. I like danger. His next note, I don't believe in curses. Ayana reads it, alone inside. If you look at me, you'll never leave this village alive. Kofi finds a note. He reads it slower. Then he kneels and writes. Then I won't look. We can just talk. Inside, Ayana presses her hand to the wall. Then talk. They speak through the wall night after night. Maybe love begins where danger is ignored. Ayana crouches near the wall, slipping a note through the fence. I had a dream about you last night. You had no mask. You were laughing in the rain. Ayana listens but doesn't answer. She places a red flower beside her next note, but someone else finds it first. Ayana paints in her notebook, unaware. Her father storms in, holding the note. Who is this? He hasn't seen me. You speak to outsiders now? You invite death with letters. Do you want to kill again? Ayana curls up on the floor, mask beside her. Even the ants died when they touched her cheek. She stares at her cracked mask. You can cage a flower, but it will still bloom. Outside, Kofi sits again, waiting by the fence. You didn't answer today. Are you okay? He still wants to talk. Rain taps the roof of the hut. Ayana lies awake, staring at the ceiling. Her mask rests beside her. Her skin faintly glows in the dark. She picks up the mask and examines it. Even you're tired. Outside, a squirrel approaches the hut, twitchy and curious. Ayana opens her shutter slightly. A shard falls to the floor. Her cheek is exposed. The squirrel freezes, stares, drops dead. Ayana slams the shutter shut and backs away, gasping. She picks up the broken shard of her mask and sees her reflection. What are you? Outside, her father finds a dead squirrel. He looks up toward the hut. Maybe I wasn't made to be hidden. She ties it on tightly, but the light beneath is stronger. She crouches by the wall, slipping a new note through. I'm not safe anymore, but I still want to hear your voice. Then I'll whisper. Once in the city, I kissed a girl on a rooftop. The sun rises red again. Smoke rises from distant fires. But something is wrong. No birds sing. Ayana sits by the window, unmasked, glowing softly. Her glow leaks through the cracks in the walls. Her father watches from the kitchen doorway. She's glowing stronger. The mask cracked, the squirrel died, and she's still slipping away. The mother, she just wants a world. Father, if she hears nothing, the world will forget her. He nails shut the shutters, seals the windows. Ayana tries the door. Locked. She's trapped. You can't bury the sun. Outside, Kofi walks the trail again, this time slower. The fence is covered in thorns, branches, stakes. He kneels, slides a note under, but it won't fit. The gap is sealed. Inside, Ayana hears him. He still wants to talk. Kofi whispers at the fence, unsure she hears. I don't believe in curses, but I believe in you. Inside, Ayana's glow pulses gently in the dark. The moon hangs heavy. The night is still. Kofi walks up the path, slowly. The fence is broken. The thorns are trampled. He hesitates, then enters. Ayana sits on the floor, her back to him. They told me not to come, Kofi says softly. Don't look at me. Then let me die knowing beauty that is true, Boy says. She turns to him, slowly. Her face is revealed, transcendent, unearthly, divine. Kofi smiles faintly and falls. Ayana kneels beside him, places her hand on his chest. I told you, I'm not a story. I'm an ending. The room glows brighter. Her glow floods the space. Outside, the sky begins to change. Villagers, it's her. Ayana kisses Kofi's forehead. One last tear falls. But maybe some endings are beautiful too. Smoke curls from the roof of the hut. Villagers begin climbing the hill, drawn by the light. The sun is walking among us. A boy tries to peek into the window. His mouth opens and he drops. Another villager sees Ayana walking outside. He covers his eyes. It's too late. Ayana walks calmly through the center of the village. Her glow fades with each step. They asked to see me. I never asked to be seen. She steps into the river. The water glows. The village remains still, silent, not a single eye open. She was never a child. She was a star, forced to live in skin. Ayana disappears into the mist beyond the river.